Hello everyone, I'm Xiao Gang. Okay, let's start the project first. Start the project. In this lesson, we mainly package and do a brief test. Yes, we don't need to package this mode manager because whether you start it after packaging or start it as an instance doesn't really matter. The main thing we need to package is the DS so that we can proceed conveniently. Okay, here we'll skip the packaging process for now. We just want to ensure everyone that our project can start up. This is our DSM. This is our DS. All right. We have successfully started it up now. And please note, our DSM here, we have completed the gamma replacement. And on the DS, we note here, we have also completed this part, this replacement, but there is one thing we haven't completed, which is our gamma instance. Because we are creating a new gamma instance, so we need to complete this part as well. Okay, after confirming completion here, at this point, we need to directly package it. Actually, we don't have to package it. We should still be able to test it. Let's test it after packaging anyway. Let's still package this build. Let's check if there are any issues here. It should have prompted us about this earlier. Windows SDK is not linked. We can just restart it. We will still proceed the same way, according to our previous workflow. First, create a detailed package. As for this packaging, it should actually be much faster. Okay, our packaging here is complete, so we can close it. Before we proceed with the next step, let's compile the binary file again. We switch to Diverenta server. Then we just need to build it here. This will also take a moment. Okay, the build is complete. Let's leave this for now. Let's go into our project here. So right here, we first need to take this freshly built client and copy it here. Go back here, then we just replace this. Hey, just overwrite it. Okay, good. After the overwrite is done, go into Bellarize. Find the one we built. The server should be this one, the one we just built. Let's copy it, then put it into our package. Inside the service windows, this can be deleted. It's useless. This is also useless. To avoid causing misunderstandings, delete this too. It's the old one. Okay, this is the new one. Okay, this should be the new one. Then, let's launch this DSM project here. We can switch the player's map later. Because if we don't switch the map, everyone might not be able to tell the difference, since after entering, it's just one person. We are now starting this DSM. There is no need to package this DSM because this thing makes it convenient for us to debug, because this is equivalent to something like a backend for us. After we package it, it's actually not very convenient to view logs and such, because it's just a very simple blank project. It has nothing in it. It only serves as a message sending and receiving handler. Okay, we should start it here. It has already started here, right? Look here, start. Let's ignore the rest for now. We are here. Double check our star server. Let's observe. This place has already started. This place has already received this information. You see, this has already entered the tick information. But it seems like there are many errors here. Let's take a look. This seems to be... It looks like this place wasn't bound into it. It seems to be because of this U function, we can see. So let's troubleshoot this error. Obviously, this is a classic error. This is a classic error. You will find this method. We haven't added the uSide personality. So now we add the uSide personality method. So let's turn off our DS first. After turning it off, actually you can see that over here, there shouldn't be any problems. So just leave it alone. We add the uSide personality here. After adding it, we recompile it once. At this point, we probably won't need to package the pack structure again, because we only updated something in the source code. Okay, This part should compile very quickly. Alright, we'll just close this and leave it. Then we'll patiently wait for it to finish compiling. Okay, it has finished compiling, so let's go back to our previous operation. We go into our betterize. It should be this one. Then we paste it into our package. Here. Okay, it's this one. Let's replace it again. Then at this point, we start our site again. Okay, our SR has started. Then we start this one. This one. OK portage body 8 has been obtained. Let's observe our side. You will notice that we have received a message here. Right, we have received a message here. This means that our part here has successfully registered our information on our DSM. Then on our DSM, we set a breakpoint because we want to check when it closes whether it can successfully remove this information. Right? We set a bad point here. We close it. You've entered. After entering, we go through the iteration loop. It has already removed it. Right? At this point, it has already been removed because you can see the bad cow just now was hit. Right? Look, the place is empty. This proves our process is working. So actually this place is just a server. In fact, the client can also receive information. We won't worry about this tick. Later, we can turn off these ticks. It won't affect anything. Now, what we mainly need to do is open this client. Let's check if the client can successfully register the information. Okay. Okay, there's a check false here. Let's take a look at the reason for this check false. Obviously, this check false is because of our enum here. We didn't write it, but it was received. Because look at the information here. It requires initializing the player's character. Obviously, we didn't preserve the initialization of the player's character here because we didn't write it, right? If we had written it, we would have stored it. So this part is fine. There's no problem at all. And then this is the link. We'll just close it directly, probably. Okay. Then we continue here, or we open two more. You see, after we opened one here, it has completed the acceleration with this. They now maintain this heartbeat connection. And we also receive, this port is 18,088 right inside our container. So actually, if we open another one, it's also no problem. We can see, we open another one. Obviously, this one is 88889, right? Then you can see we also receive 8889 here. Then we close 18889. You can see that this link has been closed here. And let's close this one as well. You'll see this link is also closed. This proves that our process is working. Then let's go ahead and further improve the client-side stuff. So actually, if you drag it like this, and then you drag it dynamically, it's actually the same. We should have a press 1 here. I press 1. See, right, when I press 1, look here. 8,277 comes in again. So this part is also fine. Then I press 1 again. You can see this is also normal. Obviously, this port, it is 7778. Let's close this. This place has also been listened to. So this proves that the process is okay. So now we will write, regarding the player side, some requests for related information.